For my company, it's Black Series Edition LLC. We're going to be doing a little bit of work today on the new product we have coming out really soon. This is our Advanced Ambient Rejection 48 Sugar Plum Fairy Extreme Girl Gamer Screen Paint. Of course, it's ultra short though compatible. I've been working on this for a bit, and we got blessed to get our ingredients in on everything we need to start working on this new project. This is going to be an amazing gamer screen paint. I'm actually picking up a PS5 for it, for doing some demonstrations off of it. The screen that I have in the next room, which is the big screen back there, we're going to be painting that with this technology right here, so I can't wait to get started on that. All right, so I want to add some stuff here. It's the bottom area. Now, this is, I was trying to figure out, I want different containers with this. I don't want the same 32-ounce containers, so it may come with a little bit more product than we were intentioning to ship out. Because the containers we have are 20 ounces, and I like these containers. I love them. They fit perfectly for the product. So we're probably going to be doing 40 ounces instead of the 32 for that. So we got to change some things up in here about that. Now, even though we have it on the Girl Gamer, because like I said, it's a gaming paint for women, but like I said, we want to give something to the girl gamers. But if you're a guy, you can also use this too. Actually, I'm planning to get this. I told you, I'm painting 159-inch, I think, the whole wall in the next room is going to be coated with this stuff. So, and then we're going to have the like I said, PS5 and some arcade systems, retro pies, some really cool stuff we're going to hook up in that room, so you can see exactly how the application is going to look. This is going to be an extremely colorful, gorgeous, dark contrast product. I can't wait to launch it. Sorry about the coughing, people. Let me add something to this background real quick, so we can have something here for the time being before we start working on this section. Let me just change up my strip. Let me see if I can put in something here for something else. Let's put in some colorful color 3D. Usually that brings up something really nice for the background. These are pages that are getting ready to set something on there, design something on. So we just put a platform for the time being. So as I said before, the containers I want to get for this are going to be really, really interesting. We want something that sets it apart from all the other containers. So we can only get the containers in 20 ounces. So because of that, 20 ounces is not going to be enough. So we're going to ship them out in two dual containers, which will be adding up to 40 ounces. Because that's the way they have to be shipped, literally, because the containers. And I want these particular containers. We can't find it on any other side, but I want those particular ones because it matches the design of this Sugar Plum Fairy. Now, for right now, we're going to be using the dummy labels, but later on, we'll be showing off the real labels, which have a kind of a graphic anime design storyline around the containers or the labels. So that'll be quite nice to do. This is why we post at the top, can you handle it? Having a screen called the Sugar Plum Fairy, can you handle that? But I guarantee you, for its name, it's going to be like one of those, I see, how do you probably explain this? Okay, so I have a great deal of friends that are Puerto Ricans and they race, right? And we used to see these cars that pop up from time to time, rust buckets, but they would have an insane engine underneath these monsters, right? And people would put their pink slips up, not knowing that this car had a beast of an engine underneath of it. Yeah, it's the element of all surprises. We want people to joke about the name, take it as a joke, but the way we're going to engineer this technology, it is going to blow everything out of the water. I mean, literally, it's going to make the PS5 look absolutely insane, and we could run it off at 720p and make it look like it's 4K. I mean, this stuff is going to be a beast when we get done with it. So that's the whole purpose of it. Give it a funny name. You know what I mean? Pop it on a couple of forum sites. People are going to come in and check it out because it's got a strange name attached to it. But when they see what this technology is designed to do, yeah, it's going to be jaw-dropping. And if you're a gamer at the end of the day, this is going to have to be a must for you. Trust me. We'll do side-by-sides with some certifieds and some gray screens to show you the difference between that technology and anything else. Let me grab you something else for this too. using copyright-free music. You know, like I said, we're gonna have people joke about it. Like I said, we don't mind. That's what we want. You know, underestimated. If you've seen anything we designed so far, you know, at the end of the day, we tell you that this is going to be a beast upon on beast. It's going to be amazing. And like I said, I'm investing the money in this PS5. Yeah, we'll show you what the PS5 looks like without that technology. I'll pick up a 4K projector later on, so that way we can show you 4K side by side on that versus 4K versus 720p, if you can figure out which is which. Some people go out and they buy this projector because, you know, they get a projector because it has the same amount of contrast. I love this one the most. And all these beautiful colors, and they think they're going to be get that off their gaming system, and it's not going to work. I don't care how much your gaming system can produce in color and how much you think your projector is going to do it. Without that technology, you'll see a big difference. One thing, you won't be to pull 100% black levels. You know that from the door. Oh, I'm going to take this one right here. Section here. So we're going to upgrade the containers to 40 ounces. We'll have demonstrations here. So I'm going to do a couple gaming demonstrations. Yes, sorry about that. You can use it for movies and sports and whatever you want. It is going to have a heightened level 3 in it. That's the black screens behind us have that technology that can produce those really high white levels. Yeah, it's going to have that technology embedded into it. So what I like when I do gaming screen paints, if I'm doing something like Call of Duty, I expect the background to be ultra black. But if I fire off a round, I expect for that fire, that muzzle flash to go off, all that to be nice and bright. The colors have to be bright orange, really beautiful, vivid colors. One of the things I don't see when I watch demonstrations on gray screens or silver screens trying to do, especially if you do a lot of night missions in Call of Duty, you have that gray kind of washed, ashy look to it. And the only way you can achieve and fix that mess is you have to be in the dark or spend some money for an expensive projector to try to fix the problem somewhat. All right, let me see. Oh, we got the specification sheet that needs to be changed. My goodness. Completely, we didn't put it there. What do we need this side? It should be in the specification sheet. Let me see. Oh, what did we get there? Did we put the specification sheet here? Oh, no. The other one has that. We got to design a specification sheet. We got that. We got a light one. Nothing major. So the specification sheet's going to be in this section on the scrolls. Really like this particular showroom out of all the other showrooms. All right, let me go save this. And let me go over to Peach. Over to the black shop. So it's not supposed to be on here. Let me see. I do these screens, when we start testing them out, we start off with like smaller ones. I was going to do 106 inch, but then I figured we got that big wall in there, and I already got two of the same screen paints in here. I'll also paint that wall, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up in there. All right, let's go over here, and let's change this from a 32 to a 40 ounce. Right there. So you're going to get two containers. Keep in mind these containers are glass. So we want something really epic with this product. It's supposed to be something like way outside the box. So they're going to be glass containers, but I'm not going to tell you they're crystal and they are glass. I will tell you that. They are expensive. I can tell you that much too. But it's worth it. Like I said, when you design a product, you want to not only build environments for it, but you want to make that product come to life as much as possible. Everything down to the container, to the labels, everything. It's all about show. You got to be to represent a good product. And represent a good product with testing has to come with nice labels, has to come with nice containers. Now these will be shipped in medium-sized boxes because we have to package these very well. They are glass. So let's see, let's go over here. Let's pull up what your screen size is going to be. 48. It's going to be going because we're going to be at somewhere probably about 55. I don't know, we'll probably get it. If we make this the way it is, we can probably get 160. Very easy. Now, of course, you've got to do a paint down. My screen in the back is about 160 inches. So cover that, we're good. This will operate at 1,000 lumens with no problem. And like I said, fully ultra crypto compatible. Color. I actually tell you the truth. Can't tell you that one yet. Okay, we don't know. I don't even know what this is yet. Can't put that in there because that's not tested. So, guess what I found out today? I told you that that projector, again, it's not 4,000 lumens. I told you that. It's lower than that. Somebody found out. A few people found out what that projector was. More like, someone was talking about more like in the range of 25. I think it's a little lower than 25. And 25 is a good call. A very good call. But I've had 2,500 lumen projectors. I had 2,000 lumen projectors. Actually, not even, they don't do 25s. They do 24s, 26, 27, 28s. I don't know if it's 2,500 lumen projector. I looked it up somewhere or not. I'm not sure. But still at 20, even at 25, that's still a huge drop from 4,000. But I'm thinking somewhere in the range of probably about, I think about 1,800 lumens, around there. That's what I'm thinking it could be, about 1,800 lumens. But it's not 4,000. You know, if it's 4,000 lumens, pick it up and stick it in your face and see what happens. 4,000, if you're not used to walking in front of projectors, I'm used to walking in front of these machines all day long. So if I walk in front of a 7,000 lumen projector, it doesn't hurt that much because I'm used to walking in front of like 5,000 lumen projectors all the time. I walked in front of 6,000 one time. So I'm kind of used to it. I remember when I first got 3,000 lumens and it blinded daylights out of me. I can sit in front of 3,000 lumens and it doesn't even bother me. But we need to change this up. This doesn't need to be here. But yeah, if it's 4,000 lumens and you stick that in your face, yeah, you're definitely gonna have. But no. It's not that. Let me see. All right, we'll do the pre-orders when we get the rest of the ingredients. We can show the product off. We can paint the giant screen, do some demonstrations off of it, and then I'll be ready probably around next week, middle of next week, to start putting in my order for my PS5. Am I excited about it? Not really. To tell you the truth. I looked at the game library. It's okay. I mean, it's not anything impressive. And as for the VR glasses, I'm not touching that. I wouldn't touch that for like a year or so until they come up with a good category. Right now, their library is kind of weak on that. We got Racing, Resident Evil Village, which a nice game, but I'm not into that kind of stuff. And what was the other one? I think I got some other games, but I'm gonna check and see what else they got on there. But other than that, I usually mostly use VR for relaxation because it makes me motion sickness. Gets me motion sick like no tomorrow. All right, so this is cool. We got everything here. This is all good. Everything's updated here, so that's all looking nice right there. And then we'll get ready for the pre-orders for it. Price we're going to have for this is around 300. I think it's in 78 or somewhere around that price. It's going to be around that price right there. All right, let me save this. So we have all that information ready to go. It's all done right there. Okay. Yeah, I know I haven't been doing a lot of demonstrations on the walls and everything, but I've been kind of busy working on some other things, showing some updates, talking about that projector. And also, too, for customers who place orders, you'll be going out on Tuesday because the rest of my containers and stuff will be... What the heck was that? Oh, that's the rest of them called. We'll be getting here shortly. So my supplies and my containers will be getting here, and you'll start receiving your tracking numbers. As a matter of fact, we'll start giving out tracking numbers today, so that way I can have everybody taken care of. All right, if you're interested in our products, feel free to check out our website demonstrations if you're interested, and yeah, we'll have it shipped to you in no time at all. Other than that, the Sugar Plum Fairy, we don't have a launch date for it, but I pretty much figured around the end of March, or April. In April. So around the end of April, we will have the product available with tests and all that other good stuff in that area right there. That's the best I can give you. Right now, I got to do some research on my containers, and since these containers are glass, we have to buy some special sealers and foams and all kinds of stuff to put into the boxes so we don't have any complications. That's one thing I miss about having the balcony. That was so fun for testing, because with the balcony, I could just box stuff up to test it and just throw it over the side of the balcony or kick it down the driveway, which my neighbor said I was crazy at one point. But yeah, and I can really get a chance to test it out and see exactly. But I think we should be pretty good on how we're going to package these containers. I tell you one thing, that these are going to be some really beautiful crystal containers. You're not throwing those in the trash. So a little hot water and soap, you can wash them up, clean, restore them, and use them for something else. All right, well, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the demonstration, or tutorial what we got going on here. And I got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.